Good morning and welcome back to my channel where I am on a health journey to lose 20 to 25 pounds, hopefully, before my daughter's wedding in September. And I have to get cracking. If you follow my channel, you know that my boyfriend Mike and I just got back from Niagara Falls and I way overdid it. With food, wine, I feel awful. I cannot wait to get back into my healthy routine. All right, I am heading to work. It is actually Tuesday morning. Mike and I got back on Sunday, but we were not ready for vacation to be over. And yesterday, Monday, the weather was supposed to be absolutely beautiful. So we both played hooky and hung out at his pool and extended our vacation by one day. So today's my first day back to work, and today is also Mike's 60th birthday. Woohoo! So I'm probably going to meet him out for dinner somewhere. I told him it was his day and he could decide. So I will bring you along for that. But for the time being, I am going to head out the door. I have my Chobani Zero Sugar Vanilla and an apple. I am still trying to do intermittent fasting. Now, that fell by the wayside in Niagara Falls, as everything else did. I'm never going to get anywhere if I don't knuckle down. But vacation is over and I am ready to get back into the healthy routine I had started. I am intending on doing intermittent fasting, like I said, and I am using a 10-hour window from 11 a.m. to 9 at night. I'm going to work on closing that window a little bit earlier as I get going, but for the time being, I'm sticking with the 10-hour window. All right, I'm going to head to work and I'll be home for lunch. All right, so I'm home for lunch and I actually never got to have my yogurt at 11. So my fasting window is starting right now at 12:10. So I got a little bit of some, I guess, upsetting news. I had my annual PAP a couple weeks ago and I got a call from the doctor's office that they want to do an endometrial biopsy. And that kind of threw me for a loop, to be perfectly honest. I've been worried about it. You know, having been a breast cancer survivor, I don't want to go through all that again, but they can't get me in for 2 months. So I'm working on trying to see if I can go someplace else sooner because I don't want to worry for 2 months. But anyway, that was kind of upsetting this morning, so I don't have much of an appetite right now. I'm sure everything will be fine, but I'm just feeling a little bit upset. So I'm going to have some cottage cheese and some Dave's Killer Bread. I'm going to have a piece of toast, and I'm going to have that and see how that goes. I might have a hard-boiled egg too. Anyway, not a big lunch, but I'm going to go ahead and make that, and I will check back later.
I wasted all my time, I wasted all my nights, I wasted it on someone who's indifferent. He didn't love me right, he told me I was blind, but I never really wanted to listen. You have been here since day one, see my ups and downs, never left my side once, yeah, you stuck around. Who knew it was you? You have been here all along, you have always been the one, yeah, who knew it was you? You have always been the one, that's the truth.
All right, so I just had my little lunch and it wasn't much, but I'm really not that hungry right now. And for Mike's birthday tonight, he wanted to go to a Mexican restaurant. So I kind of want to save most of my calories for dinner tonight. And I will take you guys along with me. But before I go back to work, I wanted to recap my little Niagara Falls trip with Mike. So I last left you guys on Thursday night. We were getting set to leave Friday morning. So we headed out fairly early, around 10. It's about a 3.5 hour drive from where Mike lives to the hotel we were staying at on the Canada side. And we got there, we weren't able to get into our room right away. So right across from our hotel, and we stayed at the Embassy Suites Fallsview, is this little trolley thing that goes down the hill. And it's like $3 a trip. And you pay to go down to where the falls are and where you see the fencing and all the people standing around. So we went there and they had a wine bar and we did some wine testing because we knew we were going to Niagara on the Lake the next day, and that is known for its wineries. And I wanted to see what we liked and what we didn't like. So that was fun. Like I said, I didn't do great on my diet on vacation. However, Mike and I did split several of the meals. And so that's helpful, at least for portion control. And we try to do that whenever we can, and it usually works out. So it was really good. So then our room was ready. We went up, we unpacked, and we were trying to decide what to do. And I said, let's just do the Maid of the Mist. Let's just get it done. So that's what we did. On the Canada side, it's called Niagara City Cruises, and you wear red ponchos, where on the New York side is the Maid of the Mist, and they have blue ponchos. So we ended up doing that. We got soaked, but it was really fun. And then we were right at what they call Clifton Hills. It's a very commercial area in Niagara Falls, Canada. And we split an order of chicken wings. We really didn't have a lot of food that first day. So we had some of that, and then we headed back to the room and kind of relaxed for the rest of the night. Then we got up the next morning and went to Niagara on the Lake. And if you've never been, it is so quaint. It is so pretty. I'm going to run a clip here right after I get done with my recap, and you can see for yourself. But I just love it. There's so many cute shops. We just had a really good time in Niagara on the Lake. And then we went to a few wineries, including Wayne Gretzky's winery, which was pretty cool. Then we headed back, relaxed for a little bit in the room, and decided to go to the hotel restaurant for dinner because you could dine while overlooking the falls. So we did that, and then headed back to the room, got up the next day, and had breakfast in the same place. So we were able to overlook the falls while we had breakfast. And then we headed back to Ohio, and it was rainy and dreary. So to break up our trip on the way back, we stopped in Geneva, Ohio, which is Ohio wine country. Apparently we didn't have enough. So we went to this winery called Ferrante and had lunch and had some wine again and called it a day. Well, almost, because when we got back, I said to Mike, I really don't want to go to work tomorrow. I said, it's going to be 80 and sunny, perfect weather for the pool. So I checked with my coworkers to make sure that there were enough people there that I could take off. And we decided to play hooky on Monday. And we just hung out at the pool and then came back here to my house so I could see my kitties. They missed me a whole bunch. And I unpacked. I really have a lot of work to do around the house because I missed a whole weekend, but we'll get to it one of these days. All right, so I'm going to show you my little 2-minute Niagara Falls clip. I hope you enjoy it.
I wasted all my nights. I wasted it on someone who's indifferent. He didn't love me right. He told me I was blind, but I never really wanted to listen. You have been here since day one. See my ups and downs. Never left my side once. Yeah, you stuck around. Who knew it was you? You have been here all along. You have always been the one. Yeah, who knew it was you? You have always been the one. That's the truth. You have been here all along. I never saw the signs. He didn't treat me right, but I just couldn't let him go. You waited patiently. You waited for me. You showed me what it was to love. You have been here since day one. See my ups and downs. Never left my side once. Yeah, you stuck around. Who knew it was you? You have been here all along. You have always been the one. Yeah, who knew it was you? You have always been the one. That's the truth. You have been here all You have been here since day one. I never left my side once. You have been here all
All right, I'm gonna head back to work. I still have my yogurt and an apple to have later if I get hungry. But like I said, I don't know. I'm trying not to worry about it. I've talked to several people who have had the same procedure done and everything was fine. It's just after having a breast cancer diagnosis and going through all that, and thank God everything turned out okay with that. But you just don't like getting that phone call, and it's upsetting to me. But I'm trying to pull it together because it's Mike's 60th birthday, and I have to be happy so that he has a good day. All right, I'm gonna head out, and I will check back when I get home before I head to the Mexican restaurant for Mike's birthday. See you then. Okay, so I am back from work and I am waiting for Mike to come pick me up. And we're gonna head out to a Mexican restaurant by his friend Bill's house, and then we're gonna stop by Bill's on the way after. So I do have some news though. My friend of the family was able to get me an appointment with a different doctor, but to get my biopsy this coming Monday. And I'm so relieved that I don't have to wait for 2 months. It's really weighed heavily on my mind. I know it's unlikely that there's anything wrong, but like I said earlier, once you've gone through something similar, you just dread the worst. But I'm trying to stay positive. I've got a big weekend coming up. So Saturday is a surprise party for Mike. His friend Bill is throwing it. And then Sunday is my daughter's wedding shower, and I've got a ton to do for that. And then Monday, I get my biopsy in the morning. So I'll let you guys know as soon as I know that everything is okay. but I'm very, very relieved to get in there a little bit early. So I'm gonna kind of sign off now. I'll leave you with some scenes from Mike's birthday dinner and what I get at the restaurant. And but you know, it's been kind of a long day. And to make matters worse, when I approached my car today in the parking lot, somebody sideswiped me and didn't leave a message. So, you know, it's just one of those days. I'm ready for it to be over. All right, guys, if you like this video, please like it below and subscribe to my channel. And please subscribe if you haven't already. I am so close to 1,000 subscribers, so close. And that's kind of a milestone in the YouTube community. So I'm really excited. I have 976 subscribers. So please subscribe for me. All right, I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and you'll see some scenes from the rest of my evening, but I'm gonna sign off, and I will see you next time.